What are the two most important days in your life? They are the day you're born and the day that you find out why. Let me ask you, what drives you? What wakes you up in the middle of the night and you say that I got to accomplish this? What are those few things in your life that you would do anything to protect and do anything to conquer? In essence, what is your why? Let me take you back into the development of my why in my life. I come from a family of 5 kids. I was number 4. People usually say the middle children are always ignored, but to be more serious about my family situation, my parents actually got divorced at 18 years old. Now, before I continue speaking, I must say that I am not here to say that I'm some kind of victim in life. We are all victims in life. But as Rocky Balboa said, it's about how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. If you're sitting around pointing fingers and saying that I'm not successful because of him or her or anyone, then that ain't you. You're better than that. 18 years old was definitely the most difficult year of my life. I moved into the dorms of university and I had a roommate and his friends who were smoking. I don't know what they were smoking, to be honest with you. I had no family support on top of that. I had no mentors, nothing. But it's always the most difficult and helpless times of our life that help us see so clearly what we're meant to be. We start thinking of our goals when we are pushed toward the brink of mental collapse. I developed 5 whys of my life at this time. They were to protect my belief in God, to travel the world, to pursue long-distance running, to become a successful motivational speaker, and to protect my sense of what a family's supposed to be. Friends, your why is exactly what you're meant to be. Now let me stress on my running. By the time I was 21 years old, I had run 2 marathons, 2 half marathons, and 1 night where I ran 75 kilometers in 12 hours. You build a strong spiritual life in running. Was I crazy? Maybe, but rightly so. But the thing about long distance running is that you are already releasing countless endorphins while running. You don't really need to take drugs if you are anyways running. But most of all is that my motivation to accomplish these feats resulted from my tactics to protect my why. I had to somehow win the respect of my family and friends in order for them to be wowed from me, to deter any thoughts of emotional instability arising from family issues. I had to be clever, yet bold enough to protect my why from all kinds of vulnerability. Now, by the time I got to the Kingdom of Bahrain to teach, I was free. I was free at last. I was financially independent from everyone. I could even travel wherever I wanted to. I was then in the driver's seat to steer the direction of my own goals. And now my whys in my life have transformed into more specific goals. They are to run a marathon on all 7 continents of the world, to be a successful motivational speaker through Toastmasters and throughout the world, and to travel the world with my future wife. Now let me do an exercise for everyone who is listening to this. Who is willing to raise their hand right now and say out loud that they know their whys so well and are going to do everything they possibly can to protect them? Who is going to stand on their bed in the middle of the night and say, I'm going to protect my dreams from the opinions of others? Who is going to do that? If your hand is not up or was too slow to be raised, then I hope that the next time a challenge comes your way, that you will seize and conquer it right away, even if others are looking at you. Thank you.